Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Young Sheldon. This is the second episode of the 7th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, it is available for the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Now, you know what? We're getting towards the end of the show. There's not massive characters in there, he said. There's literally not massive characters, but we've done it with the, we've done it with, the Big Bang Theory. And it's going to be the top 3 characters that you like the most out of this franchise. You know, so I'm going to run a poll. Should have done it in the first episode, but I've only just remembered about doing it now. So I'm going to actually do it and put it in the description. So you can do 3 votes and you can choose who you like. Now, obviously, I think Sheldon's going to win. However, you know, as you got 3 votes, you can choose people that might be on a fringe that you might actually enjoy. Like, you might actually really like Linklater, but he's never going to be your favourite character. But using this opportunity that you can get 3 different votes and put it in there, you know, you can spread it and, you know, you might actually be quite surprised. I can't remember now fully what we've done in the Big Bang Theory, but I think that at the time, we was doing it, I think Amy was like the most popular character, and then Sheldon, and then maybe like Howard or something, or it could have been Penny, but it was unexpected anyway. Like, that top 3 was not the definite top 3 that I thought that was going to be, and that's in this episode, well, in this series as well. You know, I firmly believe Sheldon's going to be in the top 3, but who's going to be the second most liked character? Is it Missy? Is it Georgie? Do you know what I mean? He's having a really good back end of the season. Mima had a very strong start, especially with Dr. Sturgis as well. So the options are endless, and obviously, you know, I'm going to stick everybody in there, and I'm excited to see, obviously, who you guys choose. So that link is in the description. Just do that, and, you know, can't wait to see the results in the final episode. And, you know, last episode, we found out that Connie didn't have insurance for her house. You know, she had insurance, but not for, like, rains and storms and hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff, and she's staying with Dale. She's obviously fuming because the house is smashed to pieces, and she's pretty much bouncing around. Now, she's stayed at Dale's for a bit, and then she ended up going back in and living with the Coopers, and, you know, Missy's basically turned into Mary, and she's running the whole house, making everybody food and packed lunches and breakfast and all that stuff, getting everybody ready for school and work. And, you know, we've seen Mary, obviously, in Germany, and yes, we're actually in that location, and we've not come back, even though she was trying her best to get back to help, even though Sheldon was saying, what's going to happen when we're there? How are we going to benefit Mima or anything? Do you know what I mean? It's literally going to be the same disaster as it was, but we're not in Germany, where I could be here and I could, you know, advance in my academic field. So I'm buzzing that they're still there, to be honest. Don't want them there all season, but a couple of episodes will be nice. Thanks for checking out today's episode, though. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you need. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Is considered one of the most beautiful cities in Germany. I couldn't care less. The only sights I wanted to see were the looks of awe on the faces of my fellow students.
Cylinders that are smaller than 10 to the minus 35 meters.
Who knows where the Dummkopf went wrong? Mr. Ziegler.
You forgot to consider the color beyond manifold.
I was quickly learning not all Germans were the warm, fun-loving people I was led to believe.
Then they laughed at me for not knowing something that they knew. Who does that? You do? Well, this is no time for a teachable moment. You're trying to start it.
Good crowd today.
This is not enough. We need more.
We'll raise the price.
Nope. I'm thinking bigger.
Expanding.
Table games. Maybe a roulette wheel.
What are the cops gonna say?
Thank you for my new fishing boat.
Mima, I can't go to jail. I've got a family to take care of.
Nobody's going to jail.
You know what, right? How hard would it be for her to actually get her license to actually be a gambling establishment? Like, I don't actually understand it. Say I'm a billionaire and I can afford the payouts of the winnings. Why could I not just start a company that was a gambling one? I actually don't understand it. You know what I mean? It's like, if she can afford to pay out the customers that are coming in and gambling, then why can she not just apply for like a legal license? And to be honest, we've seen her in the Big Bang Theory, so I don't think that she gets put in prison or anything like that. But I do think it will go south by the end of season 7. I feel like something will happen, people will find out, and it's going to get closed down. But on the other side of it, you've got to understand that she is obviously in the situation where she's got no money and no house, and she's trying to do whatever she can to get that back as fast as possible.
Hey, sorry to just drop by, but I found some of Mandy's old baby stuff. Figured I'd bring it over.
Welcome to wait. Have a beer, watch the Astros.
Beer in the middle of the afternoon. Your wife okay with that?
My wife's in Germany.
Oh, my.
On green beans.
Oh, look at that. You got everybody pitching in. Good for you.
Well, I am a head coach. That's what I do.
Use the coasters.
Professor Salzman, I just wanted to let you know that I studied up and am now well versed in the Calabi-Yau manifold. I'm ready to reassert myself as class leader.
Your classmates are from some of the most elite universities in the world. There is no East MIT. You are far behind many of your peers.
I have no peers.
I think they would agree, which is why I need to recommend tutoring.
Me tutor them.
No,
You tutor me?
Miss Chen, teach him.
No winners.
Oh, there's a winner.
Can we even trust him?
He says on a good night, one table can throw off $1,000. How is it the three of y'all living in Sheldon's room?
No winners.
Quick one there, right? You know, we was talking about, you know, if you have enough money to pay out, surely you'd be able to just get a license because you could afford the establishment and the loss, technically. But what I'd like to know is, has any casino ever made a loss in a financial year? That, I think, would be very interesting. Now, I'm not talking about a casino that's in your local city that's only got a population of 1 to 200 people. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about this low-time place. I'm talking about big boys. Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, locations like this where people are going, party capitals, where everyone's going and drinking and gambling, and that is the main attractions. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about little drops here and there, like in Connie's place, the big places. Like, has anyone made a loss? Now, they may make a loss on the day. Someone may hit a jackpot and they pay out a couple million and they've lost that day. But over the 365 days of the year, like, I'm pretty sure that all of them will always be up.
Could you watch her for a little while? I would, but I gotta get to the grocery store if dinner's gonna be ready. You guys having a good time?
Oh, yeah, great time.
It's over.
No. That's not the one on the coupon. You want bottom row.
Ooh, good catch. Missy, to head my ass.
Well, I'm here for you.
Afternoon. I'm here for tutoring with Sheldon.
Oh, he's helping you. Isn't that nice?
No, I'm helping him.
Sorry? Excuse me, just a minute. Your tutor's here.
I've been thinking about it. We should go home.
Honey, are you sure this isn't because you need a tutor? Here to learn new things and expand your horizons?
What do I know? I'm a Doomkopf.
Come on, I just gave you a hint.
We solved for the geodesics.
Wrong.
Ow!
Sorry. I was trying to get her down. She had horrible gas.
Oh, that's weird. She was an angel with us.
You're awful quiet tonight.
Oh, just work stuff.
Actually, I had a guy the other day came in, returned a set of tires I sold him a year ago. Way past warranty. Put up quite a stink, too.
How'd you handle it?
Gave him a new set of tires. I mean, I lost a couple bucks, but got a customer for life.
I'd kill anyone to say thank you for this delicious meal.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, honey. I am sorry I lost track of time. I was playing with the baby. Okie dokie, I will be right home. 5 minutes.
Georgie, I can tell when something's wrong.
Meemaw put a roulette wheel in the slot room, and I'm real worried about it. A roulette wheel could land us in jail.
I am on your side. In fact, we should get married sooner so that I can't testify against you.
And also because you love me.
$1,000 a day, you bet I love you.
You want me to run the wheel?
We should be ready for the bottom of the ninth for this guy.
No winners.
So, we bought this table from you?
Oh, yeah. I used to have a little gambling room of my own. Dixie Mafia. They threatened to cut off my red 16.
That's
Red
true, that, you know.
16.
It actually is very true, that.
Off your what?
If the local gangsters, because you might think that, oh, you know, people don't all have mate, everywhere has gangsters. You know, Manchester will have these guys that I probably don't know. But if I opened an establishment and it was taking money away from them, you know what I mean? They'll come and be like, mate, if you don't shut this down and give us all that money, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to take you out. Like, they'll probably come, like the police officer done, and said, we want 20% of your earnings. And if you say no, you probably get killed or stabbed or beaten. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally physically in a position where you can't do anything. Like, if a local gangster or whatever you want to call it come to Connie and was like, look, mate, you are giving me half your money. And she's like, no. She's in no position to actually bargain. Like, because they'll literally F you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not bothered. And it used to happen a lot back in the day in Manchester, to be honest. And you see it a lot in films as well. People coming and taking money off their patch. Do you know what I mean? Like, whoever owns the actual casino in that town, they may come knocking. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've never even thought about it before, but the guy's actually, you know, he's speaking some facts there that you should be worried about.
Wrong.
What is wrong about this?
You didn't account for all the dimensions.
Dr. Linkletter and Dr. Sturgis never mentioned 26 dimensions.
Who are they?
They're my teachers, and they're really smart.
I've never heard of them.
Well, I've probably never heard of your teachers.
I recently studied with Henry W. Kendall.
The Nobel Prize winner for his pioneering research on the deep inelastic scattering of electrons on protons and bound neutrons?
Yes.
Never heard of him.
You want to sit down or something?
Sit down. I might not ever get up.
Who's in charge here?
He is.
Give us the money.
I have a daughter to support.
Hope she likes being an only child.
I think he's dreaming.
Hot tea? What am I, the Queen of England?
You okay?
Don't become an adult. It's really working my last nerve.
I spent my whole day holding this house together, and no one even says thank you.
I got a fiance and a baby, and we're all sleeping in Sheldon's room.
Oh yeah, you're screwed. I mean, why do I do it?
Do you know what's mad? It actually is mad, you know, like, I say it all the time, but we work to live, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Like, everything that we do in work, it's so that we can live and enjoy our life. He's got a kid, he wants it to have a good life, do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad. This is the reason why I've always said I wish I was rich, and not because I want a flashy car and a big house and rub it in everyone's face. It's a fact that, like, I don't have to be dictated to by time. Time is life's biggest thing. You're dictated to everything. When you start work, when you finish, when you've got to go to bed, when the sun rises, when it sunsets. It all dictates everything. Like, the time the sun sets changes your whole mood about everything. And you may not think it is, but until you live in a country that's shite, like England, for example, right now we're going through like a heat wave. It's sick, honestly. It's like 22 degrees. It feels like 100. I'm not even joking. But it's 8 o'clock at night. Sun's still out. I'm sat in the garden. I'm going to buy a paddling pool in a bit, so like me and the missus can sit in the garden. Do you know what I mean? Let's just go sit in the garden in a small little kiddie pool just because I can, because the sun's never out. And when it is, you just make the most of it. And it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Where usually when it gets to, say, September, 5 o'clock's pitch black. What am I doing with then? I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, pitch black, come back from work 5 o'clock at night, pitch black. Time, it takes everything. And like how you mood and your emotions, and you know, he's there thinking he's got to do this as fast as possible so that he can get his kid and get everything set in place. And Connie's in the same situation. She's there thinking, mate, my house is gone and I need fast money. I ain't got the time to wait around. It needs to happen now, and we need to do it any way possible. And that's obviously why they go into kind of like little bits of the extreme. But when you go to the extreme, then the consequences will be at that level as well.
Hello?
Why'd you never tell me there's 26 dimensions?
What? That explains why I'm hanging up.
I had to be tutored by a child, and the professor called me a Dummkopf.
Now I'm glad you called.
I'm listening.
To your teachers and your peers.
Try doing something you're truly awful at. Just shut up and listen. Well, you didn't make a big old breakfast?
I did, and I'm eating it. And when I'm done, I'm gonna go watch TV while you make your own breakfast.
Thought we had a whole thing going here.
Now I have a new thing. Look at the fridge.
Ah, mate, that's the way it should be.
You realize it's my job that pays for all this.
That is true. Thank you.
I wanted to give up and run away, but I had read enough comic books to know that heroes don't quit. This turned out to be a pivotal moment in my life. By being open to people smarter than me, I grew as both a man and a scientist. I really am the whole package.
We'll bring you back. Well, I finished my honey-do list, so Audrey gave me the afternoon off. I thought we'd do something fun.
What, like cleaning?
Well, this isn't fun.
Make the chore charge. Grab a corner.
There is no corner.
I'm actually shocking at folding bed sheets. I honestly, right, I'll come to my mum's house, yeah, and she'll have a bed sheet all folded up, and it's like this little thin, and it's like, mate, how have you done that? How have you done that? Whereas you come to my house, right, it's just a big fucking lumped up ball or whatever. I can't do it. I can do the quilt or whatever, but not the sheet. It's mad. But what Missy's done there is the way it should be. Mate, when my kid grows up, yeah, It's going to be chart on the fridge. You do something, you get £1 or $1. Yeah, empty the bins. I'll give you £1. Me, I'm not arsed. You know what I mean? Clean your room. You can have another £1. You know what I mean? Like wipe the kitchen size down, have another £1. I've got enough money to give out £50 a week to the kid. You know, and teach them that, you know, hard work is rewarding. Again, you know what I mean? Like early lessons in life, in my personal opinion, shows that if you do good things, you get good rewards. If you do bad things, you get bad rewards. So, for example, I'll have to chart in the fridge. The kid can do the chores. Don't have to. Like, I'm not going to, like, this is the thing. I'm not saying you're doing this in slave labour. It's there. If you want to make pocket money, if you want a new game, you want, you know what I mean? Like, you want something for the garden, you want something for your room, you want a new PlayStation game, there you go. You can see it's laid out in front of you. You do a few tasks here and there, you get rewarded. Hard work pays off, you know what I'm saying? And if you're naughty, if you break stuff, if you're arguing with me or your mum, you know, I'm going to take £1 away. You learn that good things have, you know what I mean? Good things get good rewards and bad things have consequences. And that's an easy way to show a bit of discipline in somebody's life. I just think in general, like, people don't do things in a simple way. You know, even having that chore list laid out, you know, if I put me and her on the thing and I'm like, right, I'll clean downstairs, you change the bed upstairs. You know, it's easy set out in stone. You can just see it, boom, boom, boom. Not one person's doing more than the other. Not one person's, you know, doing everything. The other one's sat on their ass watching TV, drinking beer. I feel like that's good, especially if you've got a household full of, like, 5 people like these have got. Give one person a task a day, and your house is going to be clean. Somebody wipe the sides, somebody clean the floors, somebody scrub the toilet, somebody fold the washing, somebody clean the pots. Done. It's your own job to clean your own bedroom. Your house is always going to be decent. So I feel like Missy's onto a winner there. At first, she was doing everything. She was being a great parent, but she's not the parent, is she? And I think that chart is winner, winner, chicken dinner, if I'm being honest. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, you know, Sheldon, he's obviously in Germany. He's going to classes. He thinks that he knows everything, but he's obviously getting humble quite quickly and learning that he doesn't. He might know everything about, you know, in East Texas and everybody there is much superior. But when you go into these prestigious, you know, universities and colleges and whatnot, like, there's always going to be people there that have got a brighter horizon of the, you know, knowledge than you are. And, you know, he's humbled quite a few times in the episode where he thought he could outsmart people and he couldn't. However, again, one key thing to learn is it's okay that you aren't the best. And how can you say this again? I'm going to instill this in my child, that if you take part in a tournament, for example, or a competition and you lose, yeah, okay, you've not won. But you take that loss, you respect that person because they was better than you. You know, I'm not all for everybody gets a gold star, we're all winners. You're not, you've lost. You are a loser. But you don't have to be a loser in a negative way. You're like, mate, you done really good, I'm proud of you. Like, fantastic. I'm so proud that you've actually come here and attempted this. However, if you want to win, we're going to work harder. We're going to strive. We're going to use that motivation. You've got to learn how to lose to know how good it feels to win. You know what I'm saying? This is Sheldon. He has always been at the top. He knows how good it is to be the superior, the class, you know, like class number one. And now he's been in a position where other people know more stuff than him. So what's that got to do? He's got to take his winning feeling, the one that I'm the best, put it into practice, get knuckled down, learn and strive to get back to that number one. It's always giving him a goal, an incentive, a thing. You know what, with someone up there just winning all the time, it's like as well, like I was saying in sports, would you rather be a boxer with a 50-0 record and just fight loads of random crappy people? Or would you rather be a boxer with 40-10, win 40, lose 10, but you fought every solid badass there is out there? You won some, you lost some. You won some, you lost some. But you fought everyone. You was like against the Klitschko's, the U6, the Furies, you know what I mean? Like the Dillian Whites, the Joshua's. Like, you're not just sat there fighting randos. You're always there, top draw, fighting everyone. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And that's the thing. Like, you're always trying to get better. You don't want to sit at the top of the perch all the time and be the top. I always think that you need people around you to challenge you, to improve yourself. And that's what he's got here. You know what I mean? Like, you always need to be around people that are better than you, because that will always motivate you to get better yourself. And it's a perfect environment for him now in this place. Obviously, it's different, so he's got that adjustment period, but he's got all these smart minds and all these people that he's now got to get to their level. it's going to be good. And like I said, the benefit for him, he's got a photographic memory. You know, boom, hear it once, he remembers it. Me, hear it 700 times, still forget it. You know what I'm saying? So he's got that benefit, and it's going to be good to see him obviously learning as we progress forward. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.